All right, you guys. So I decided to start this new series called Thoughts from the Therapy Chair because I find that people get very enthralled with my stories of therapy, new ideas, new concepts, and I always find myself having new concepts. The clients that I see are so insightful, so interesting. They're all so willing to do the work of therapy. And through our work together, not only do I help them, but they actually help me have new insights and awarenesses that then will help some other clients. In fact, what I tend to say, and therapists tend to get this, people who aren't therapists don't necessarily know this, but themes seem to run through days and weeks of therapy. Obviously, there's a major COVID theme going on right now and will be for the foreseeable future. But what I mean is, like, one concept or one idea will seem to really be interesting in therapy and useful for all the clients that day or multiple clients in a week. So this series is really about those concepts, those ideas, so that all of you can also glean the knowledge that I get from my clients. Today I wanted to talk about tribalization and this concept that came up in a session last week sometime that I've been using in multiple sessions. And it's this interesting idea that since COVID and sports have been shut down, we don't have our normal tribes to be able to go into, right? So I can't have my tribe of my team that I like, and I can't be frustrated or dislike the tribe of the other team, right? The other team's fans. And so, interestingly, as much as we have the social media, keyboard warrior, disrespect, troll type of idea going on anyway, there seems to be this idea in the pandemic that we get very frustrated with people and we've been tribalizing over the most trivial things sometimes, right? And again, they're not trivial to the people who are in them, but we tribalize over who's going out of their house and who's staying in, who's wearing a mask and who's not. And interestingly, while I think we all have some strong opinions either way on those things, and we have opinions that are based in some beliefs that we have and all those sorts of things, I think that the energy behind those things is even more profound because we don't have sports. And again, it's not that everyone watches sports, but a lot of people watch sports and they get out some aggression, some tribe, some sense of either winning or losing or things like that. And they can't do it right now because they don't have their teams. And so what they're doing is they're doing it with these social issues, these social problems. And I think that's one of the reasons, and that's what came up in a session, I think that's one of the reasons why we're having such a hard time right now, and people are so passionate and so sort of upset about what's going on, whether they're on one side or the other of any current issue that's going on, from things that are incredibly important all the way to maybe things that aren't nearly as important. I can't even think of what those would be right now, but this idea of tribalization, I wonder if we get to a place where sports is back and people can start to be frustrated with the fans of this team and love the fans of this team because they're those fans, if some of the heat in the current conflict and rhetoric and things that are like that will actually dissipate a bit because we can actually go back to tribalizing the way that we're used to. So just a thought. I hope everybody out there is safe and healthy. Take care of themselves and wash your hands.